Okay, hi. This video is for my buddy Nick McGrain and for whomever else it may be useful for. By request, quick and dirty, how do you turn a hat into a visor? Seems pretty self-explanatory, kind of, but apparently, Nick, you made some real ugly product that you weren't happy with, so you wanted me to actually create a video, an instructional video on how to do this. So this is kind of a raggedy example, but it's become a favorite. I mean, I didn't like it as a hat. It was just didn't fit right. It was a little too hot. But as a visor, it's become a favorite. It's soft and comfy and keeps the sun out of my eyes, like that. So I'm going to try to use that as a template. It's got these badges on it. Pay no attention to the DC fringe. Well, now you have to pay attention to them. Buttons. Okay, I'm going to try to do the same thing to this hat. Same idea. I really like this hat. My buddy Joe gave it to me, but it just doesn't, it's a little tight and I don't need all that stuff going on. And when I want to wear a hat, a visor hat in the summer, usually it's hot enough that I don't want a whole black hat on my head. Make sense? Okay, so I'm going to go with this little razor knife gizmo, which is kind of nifty. And I'll try to make it the same basic shape as this. So above the writing, the insignia, since I like both that one and this one, so I'm going to go above that, and then I'm going to taper down to where in the back you basically just have the fastener. Okay, so I'm basically just trying to make a line, sort of an arcing line from that just above the fastener to just above the insignia. So I know that's where I want to go, and I'm willing to, I don't need it to be super neat. I am going to be sacrificing the little inscription that my buddy Joe put in the inside because it's above the spider. So here, I'll immortalize it in this video. It says, if we are all one, I think he meant to say we all won. If we are all one, we all won, W-O-N. But he said if we are all one, we all are win. Still kind of sweet. But anyway, that's not going to be in the hat anymore. Sweet, philosophical, deep. Love you, Joe. I'm going to go from the inside out. And maybe this will be a horrible mess. And I'll regret it. There's always that chance when you do something daring and ridiculous. So I'm just not demonstrating very well. I stuck the knife in from the inside out. Now I'm just cutting. Just a little bit tough in the front where it's reinforced. Okay, so you see I've gone halfway. I went from above the insignia and just cut down, 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 down to the fastener in the back. I'll try to do the same thing on the other side. Stick the knife in, cutting across the front. Be careful, boys and girls, when you play with sharp objects. You never know what can happen. Working out, as I said, quick and dirty. I'm not drawing any pencil lines. I'm not using a pattern, except for just having looked at my other hat. Okay, there it is. A new visor is born. See how we like it? Woo! It's a little bit thick on the side, but it's kind of ambiguous. I like it. It's got its own flair. So, Nick, maybe you can work with this. Now I'm a little more air conditioned. I'm about to get on my bike, and I can wear this. It'll keep the sun out of my eyes, and I'll get a little bit of breeze on the top. I'm more or less pleased. All right. There you go. Happy visoring.